Rabbit trails.
And we're live. We are here, episode whatever. 16. You know what's up. You know the deal. I'm your host,
real.
Josh Bolton. And with me is my co-host who also hates penguins, Gage Key.
I don't hate penguins.
So.
Orca whales and zebras.
Yeah. So, man, it's been a long day, dude. It has been a day.
It's literally what you say every time we start recording a podcast.
Yeah. I mean, the days are all the same for us. We have our routine, and it's just that.
Same old. That's what I say every time.
Same old all the time, dude. I
Josh
feel
goes,
like
how's your day? And I go, same old.
yeah, it's kind of like how I used to respond to my mom every day from school. Well, except you say same old. Like when my mom was like, "Hey, sweetie, how's your day?" I would go, "Meh." It would make her so mad. Looking back, I know that's super disrespectful, but,
I would always say to my dad, pretty good.
Pretty good. How was your day?
Literally every single day, I would get in the car. How's school, bud? Pretty good. and then I think at one point he was like, "Why do you always say pretty good?" Like it was, like I was aware. He made it known that like he knew it wasn't pretty good every day. Like he kind of like made jokes about it, you know, trying to get me to open up a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think at one point I was like, "Would you rather me say my day sucked because I hate school, or pretty good?"
Why is it that like when you're a kid you don't want to hang out with your parents? Like when you're a kid, we're talking like toddler stage until middle school. Like it's cool to hang out with your parent, and then you get like middle school, high school. It's not cool to hang out with your parent.
I still like hanging out with my parent.
You did?
Yeah.
I'd say most kids in general didn't. They're like,
most kids in general don't.
Yeah, they're like, it's not cool to hang out with you. But then they're like, after they graduate, like they're like, I like hanging out with my parent now, because then you understand them more.
It's like an adult thing, I guess, but
it's weird.
Me and my dad would watch shows together and movies and all that jazz, man.
But I want to talk about something that's really getting on my nerves.
It's also on my nerves.
There's just a lot of things Twitter needs to get rid of.
There are a lot of things.
One thing...
And it's not only on Twitter.
Oh, yeah, it's on everything. It's just these people.
Seeping into reality.
I'm a single male, alright?
I'm also a single male.
We're aware of our singleness.
Not looking.
You know, if one stumbles by, I'll pray on it, you know?
Not me.
Yeah.
Not looking.
Watch someone be like,
hard.
No one wants you anyway.
So true.
But we're aware of our singleness. Yes. You know? No one needs to tell us, you know, that we're single.
Yeah. I don't tell Josh, hey, you're single, man.
Yeah.
He knows that.
I don't go, hey, Gage, you look like you're ready to mingle because you're single.
He doesn't say that.
As a Pringle.
Yeah, he never says that.
Never.
Except for just now.
Yeah.
And that was an example.
I hate going on Twitter and freaking seeing people with all these relationship tweets like, oh, if I had a boyfriend or if I had a girlfriend, I would freaking cook them pterodactyl eggs every morning.
Dude.
Like, I don't want to see that, dude.
Preposterous.
I don't want to see it.
All I gotta say about that.
Dude, one thing I saw yesterday, it almost made me throw up in my mouth. Like, I had to hold my lips shut.
Tell me about it.
I was like... and then I ran into the bathroom because I was freaking puke.
That close.
It is this thing that I'm seeing of like these country dudes
in
their truck.
Oh my gosh.
Phone right there, and they're singing, doing these smiles that are like.
Yeah, it's like, a smile. It's a smile that you can tell that they think they look really, really attractive. It's
a smile you would give to like your wife on your wedding day, and then like through her mind she'd be like, "Oh, maybe I made a mistake." It's so freaking gross, and they just sing along to country music.
It's like the fake smile that you think looks better than your real smile, but in fact you just have low self-confidence and your real smile is totally fine. And it looks natural and it looks great.
It's weird, man. It needs to be stopped. And then like...
It needs to be stopped. It's a plague to humanity.
And then it's like everything people listing like what they want in somebody, or they like will be like, I just want like a nice guy, and where are they at? Or I
Yeah.
just want like a girl who understands. You're just listing what you want. But the thing is like, they'll even do those things that are like crap. It's like slipping me. I just saw it today, and I didn't understand why. They'll do things that are like, if you're this kind of person, you know, like this picture, if you think I'm cute or something like
Oh
that.
my gosh.
I hate that.
If you're a guy and you do that, stop. We know guys that are our age that do that. What is wrong with you? Don't do that.
Just chill out.
Just chill out.
Just chill out.
Here's the thing. We can understand, or at least I can,
I
teenagers.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay? Your hormones are going crazy. You're falling in love left and right. I went through that.
I understand just wanting attention from someone of the opposite sex or the same. You know, that's whatever. But
He doesn't understand that, but he's saying that. Never mind.
I get you just want attention from someone that you're attracted to. I get it.
Anyways, we can understand teenagers like in high school, but after senior year, that's where it needs to stop.
You would think.
That's where it needs to stop. But people don't stop. They keep going. They just
And
let
they
it
go.
seep into adulthood, and it's just a plague.
And
It's
it gets
disgusting.
bigger.
It's
way bigger.
It's annoying. Because like I was saying earlier, with people naming their standards on whatever social media platform they want, why are you telling me? Why are you telling me that?
Yeah, I don't
It's not
wanna
going to
know.
help you.
That's between
The only
you.
people who can do that, I still don't want to see it, but the only people that it would make sense to do that would be like influencers who are single, because they post it's their job to post relatable content, not yours. This is simply your social media platform where people see what's going on in your life. They don't need to know. Like, nobody cares.
I see that and I go, next tweet.
I don't even say next tweet. I don't even give it the time of day.
Yeah, another thing is like, okay, you're making these tweets, and like, especially if you're a chick, I think, because like girls are just way more attractive than guys are, and guys are just, we're gross creatures.
Yes.
But I mean, it could happen. I'm just saying, I think chicks probably, or girls, I don't want to be disrespectful with chicks, they get messaged a lot more. So like if they're like, oh, I'm single and I hate being single, I'm looking for like a guy like this or something like that, you're basically putting out an ad on Craigslist about what you want. Like, you don't actually want a bunch of dudes hitting you up. You have in mind one person that you think is cute, and you're just waiting for that one to hop in your inbox so you can be like, found him.
Not even inbox. Just walk up to you and go, hi, my name's blank.
Hello.
Here's some flowers.
Hello. Would you like these flowers?
Rather than sliding in someone's DMs. I freaking hate that phrase. Sliding in someone's DMs and going, hey, you're pretty cute. Don't do that. That's a
Lol,
freaking plague
thanks.
to society.
Lol, thanks.
No one, that's just so stupid. Where has, like, I mean, I guess it's just chivalry. It's gone. You know?
It's dead.
It really is dead.
It's dead, man.
Guys are just dummy dum-dums all the time.
We never stopped being, you know?
I mean,
We've
there's
always
guys that are
been.
less dummy dum-dums in this area, this specific area.
Yeah.
Because I'm not posting all that cringe.
Yeah.
I don't want to post that cringe.
I don't know, man. I see it, and I'm like, you wrote it out, you reread it,
He always says this.
grammar, you check it, you go, it looks good. And you're like, I'm going to tweet it.
People want to read this.
And then you hit tweet, and then it posts. And you're
And
like,
then-
that'll get him.
Every 5 seconds, you take your phone back out to see if any girls have liked it. We know how it goes.
Because I've
And
done it.
it's-
I did it when I was a youngster. I
it's a
guarantee
shame.
it.
I don't know. I probably did it. I'm not going to deny it. I don't know. I've always kind of been like a reserved. Like, if somebody knows me, then I'll be open about it. But I don't usually post it out there for everyone to see.
Yeah.
I think there are times like in around middle school, where I would post stuff like white knighting it, like going respect women. It's like nobody was doing it,
Right.
And so then I was like, maybe.
Maybe.
It's like the guy who. It's like the kid. Okay. It's like the guy who sees a really pretty girl's Instagram, like a famous celebrity, and he sees the comments, and all these guys are just posting these vulgar, disgusting things, and then he posts, "Hey, you're really beautiful," and like these guys are so disrespectful, and you're only saying that because you think maybe she'll see my comment out of the other ones, and she'll send me a message and be like, "Hey, want to go out sometime?" That's the only reason you do
I ran
that.
into a situation like that like last week.
Oh, dude. Hilarious. I love seeing that because I'll click on the comments just to see crap like that.
Happened with one of my buddies and his lady. That was funny. Dude, I don't know. It's getting out of hand. And then also, why are church dates supposed to be like something that like you're gonna want to go on? Like that's not the point of that.
I knew that was like a thing in high school, but I've never seen someone actually state the term, "I want to take a girl on church dates."
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
That's
not
why
what
you're
church
there.
is for.
That's not why you're there.
And if that's why you're there, which I'm pretty sure it is.
You're missing the point.
Yeah, I understand why you're the way you are. If you're just going to church for that reason.
Dude, I was so filled by the Spirit, just like staring at my lady.
Dude,
all
just like,
service.
just
right there. Yeah, praise God.
Oh, great lesson today.
What was he talking about? She chews like 4 times every 3 seconds. Yeah, it's pretty bad. You said something was bothering you too the other day. In the Twitter sphere.
In the Twitter sphere. Oh! Yes. Okay. It's actually on Facebook, but it has to do with Twitter, okay?
They're all the same, I guess.
But what it was is that I have another friend, a dear friend, love the guy, okay? But he posts stuff like that.
Put him on blast right now, call him out.
Call him out, put him on blast. He wouldn't even hear this, he doesn't listen to this. But,
Some friend.
but he it's like, he doesn't just post it, he just shares stuff.
Okay.
Which is somehow slightly more annoying.
Yeah.
That you just you said, share.
Yeah, it's just...
Share, I agree with this. Share. You don't have any of your own stuff. You just share everything else that you see. But it shows that you follow those pages and you share that stuff. And it's just like, I can see the page that you shared it from, and I'm like, why do you follow that page?
Yeah.
Anyways, regardless of that, he posts these poems, and I'm like, poetry, that's great. Poetry's fine, whatever. Like, if you're a poet and you like poetry,
if you're a poet and you know it,
rock
whatever,
on,
dude.
Keep
poeting.
Keep poeting it up. Is that? Poeting it up. But
rhyme it with style.
He would share these pictures. So it wasn't like him writing it or whatever, but it was like this account, relationship advice or something stupid like that.
Amen.
They just post pictures with a quote on it. That's not. That doesn't help me.
My mom likes to do that.
But it's usually poems by some imagine Shakespeare. That's what you would think. Quotes from philosophers or really smart people. Love, romance authors. These people who are really into love and really understand love. Okay. These quotes, I literally saw one that was just a Twitter handle. It was just a guy who tweeted this, and it had a dash, and it says at whatever the whatever the guy's username was. That's pathetic.
So it's no longer
dash
Shakespeare.
It's dash at your boy Eric Swindell. Something like that. So stupid, dude. Pathetic. Where have we gone?
Great philosopher. At
your boy
Junkie Kitten 42.
Dude.
At
underscore XX
10
4
tentacles or something.
Sure. Yeah.
The most ridiculous thing you can think of. So it's no longer someone who's historical. Because the thing is, that guy at Eric Swasloshka, whatever.
Blah, blah, blah.
He didn't get that just in his brain.
No.
He got it from someone who's like, quote, known.
Yeah.
Someone, actually made that.
And most of this say like unknown authors, so it's supposed to be like super like, whoa, this is unknown author. This was someone's private writings that they found and they don't know who they are. So they're like, wow, this person was so in touch with romance and oh, that's so aesthetic, something like that. But then they just like,
let me hop on Twitter real quick.
at Eric whatever. I tweeted this and somebody saw that and was like, that's so good. I'm going to post that on my relationship advice website.
Dude, I also hate when people tweet common sense and think that that's like newfound
no, I
wisdom.
hate that, dude. Oh my gosh, it gets on my freaking nerves, dude. I see that, I'm like, why do you need to tweet this?
Like, you should have already known that.
They're like, just like, when you go into a building, close the door.
And people like retweet,
Dude,
like, dude,
amen.
this is how I
Retweet.
feel right now, dude.
This is so true.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but
Oh my gosh. Say it louder for the people in the back.
dude, I'm gonna throw up on you right now. Dude, oh my gosh, that's gross.
The worst thing I've ever seen.
I'll do this right here. I'll go, what? Who's in the back?
Who's in the...
Hello?
I'm like in my car. I'm like, there better not be someone in my back seat.
You look back, there's a bunch of people like, what's up, man? You're like, ah!
They're like,
You swerve
I didn't
off the
hear it.
road.
Can you say it louder? Like, no. No, I cannot.
You pull over, get out of my car.
How'd you get in here? We're your Twitter followers, man.
Like,
Get out.
I saw one the other day that was like, if he left you once, if he left you once, then what's to stop him from doing it a second time?
Oh my gosh. That's so true.
And then someone was like, some of y'all need to hear this.
Oh my gosh.
And then I'm looking at it and I'm like, who liked this? I gotta unfollow them immediately.
How does this have 20,000 likes? I don't understand.
Seriously.
I see that stuff every day.
I'll go to the comments and be like, who's like genuinely like, they needed this in their life?
Needed this today.
Yeah.
It's the same stuff copied and pasted.
Yeah.
They're just like, needed this today. They've probably commented that like several times on different posts from the same
At least
account.
several.
Oh,
At
for
least.
sure, dude. I see that crap every day. I'm just like, oh my gosh, just enough, dude.
I need to see more dog stuff
I'm like,
on Twitter.
I want to follow this person because I like them and I think they're cool.
Yeah.
But I'm just like,
But like, why are you
doing that?
You're liking it, and I'm seeing it.
Why are you doing that? It's just like,
Yeah. Just that.
you're forcing my hand.
That whole. And the thing is, it's like, I feel like people are tweeting this and being like, "This is the one. I'm getting a relationship out of this one."
Oh my gosh. If that is how your relationship comes about, I am so sorry.
And then I'm thinking in my mind, I'm thinking like, well, you gotta have an idea of who you want. Why do you keep doing this? It's weird. It's weird, dude.
What it is, I don't know. Like, it just seems
Just throw on Post Malone and be sad and like, don't
flashy,
tweet anything.
Something like introspective,
Yeah.
It's like, it's unhealthy. I think it's like there's scientific studies or whatever. I think I've heard this somewhere before. Could be wrong. If I am, then just forget everything I'm about to say.
Sue him.
But
Sue him.
like the fact that like people don't know how to express emotions and stuff because they just shoot it out into social media and everyone's like, oh my gosh, oh I totally relate, oh I'm so sorry, blah 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 blah. And then like kids are apparently paying buckos of money to go see a therapist, but not for therapy, just to talk to somebody face to face because nobody does that anymore.
Yeah.
Because it's all just social media and like it's just blank.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking to a brick wall. If I tweet, oh my gosh, my whole family just died, people are going to comment, oh my gosh, so sorry, praying for you. And I'm like, that's great. but that doesn't make me feel better.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, I would much more like if you were right here. And you were like, hey man, I'm so sorry. You know, it was just like right up in my business. You know, it's just like personal touch. Anybody can get on the interweb.
The interweb.
Yeah, and go type. Enter.
OMG, so sad.
Yeah.
Comment, I relate.
I relate.
Mom,
sucks,
loser.
man. Oh my gosh, you're just like me.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Freaking
It's just
loser.
I feel like people don't know how to be social anymore.
Reality
I
is lost.
I hate. Like, I can text and stuff like that. Like, I try to be interesting over text, which is hard because I have a lot to say. But I also hate you can't hear my tone of voice. So, like, most of my jokes aren't even funny unless you hear it, you know? I mean, you and I know exactly, you know, what kind of tone of voice we're using.
Is that I read what you send me in the exact way that you'd say it.
Yeah.
Like, maybe once or twice, like, every 2 months do I get something wrong. But we always clear it up afterward because I go, what?
It's usually morning time.
And then he goes, no, this. And I go, oh, okay.
And then we move on.
Yeah. Like today, we were tweeting a bunch of Skyrim stuff, quotes to each other. And I guess it's not the way that he says it, but I was reading my brain was reading it in the voice of the characters, the NPCs that were saying
That's exactly how I was reading it.
Heard their voices.
Yep.
Like when you
Deep
said,
in my mind.
do come back.
That's
I remember that one. I'm like, that dude, what is his name? Bellathor?
I don't know, but he was creepy.
Dude, love
I would
that
turn
guy.
back and go,
everything's for sale.
I'd be like, why the frick did you say it like that?
I'm gonna take my business elsewhere to freaking Falkreath or Solitude or anywhere else but Whiterun.
That guy always had something you needed, and it was the closest thing nearby.
Do what?
Like, for some reason, that store in particular, he was always the one that was like, I need some. He always had goat horns.
He's the easiest, like, I don't know why, but he was like one of the mainstay stores. I guess Whiterun's like the town you start out in, so like you're very familiar with it.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know where the general goods store in Solitude is. I don't. Nor do I in Riften. Like, I know where, like, the bar is. I know where the blacksmith is. But, like, a general goods store.
Like,
for some reason, I can't place it right now.
Like foods and stuff?
Just anything. Like, that's a general goods store, so you can get, like, anything there. You can get weapons, armor, food, goat horns, miscellaneous stuff like that. I know where his shop is.
I don't think, like, Riften had one.
I'm like, they have everything else, like, so why wouldn't... No, I do know where it is. It took me a minute.
They had an inn, bar.
It's right on the other side of the inn. The inn and the bar are the same thing.
Is it hooked up to the blacksmith? Or?
It's next to that. It's got like a little corridor in between it, and then it's in Riften.
I forgot we were doing a podcast.
To the right. To the right. Me too.
Everyone's
We're just talking.
Everyone's
talking about Skyrim right now.
Everyone's like,
what
are
the
they
talking
about
that? Shout out Dad. I know he's just going, oh yeah.
Your dad's like, no, it's over there.
Dude, okay, I want to talk about the story that I came up with today that you and me were talking about over text about my dad.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Incredible. Piece this together, it makes so much sense. So I can't remember exactly how it started out, but I was talking about like, oh yeah, we were talking about like our dads, and then we got on the topic, and Josh was like, your dad will probably outlive you, and I was like, that's so right, because my dad's kind of like Ra's al Ghul. Do you say Ra's al Ghul or do you say Raish? I know it's like, it's supposed to be pronounced Raish, but people still say Raz.
So,
because it's spelled like you would read it like that.
Kevin Costner's version, he says Raish, and so I go with Raish.
Yeah, it's supposed to be that way, but a lot of people say
the Christopher Nolan one, he would say Raz, but you know, Kevin is Batman, you know, because he's been him for years, so I'm just gonna go with what he says.
But yeah, so I was like, he's kind of like that. He's got like the secrets of the Fountain of Youth, and like he can, you know, he's been living for like hundreds of years, and so I came up with this idea that like he's been living for a long time, and he's been like
Bearing many children.
bearing much offspring, but he's only been having like one boy, and it's to carry on, obviously, like to carry on the tradition of our family. I don't know if we're actually the Keys or if we're some like super epic like last name like Romanoff or something like that, like epic, you know,
Hybrids.
way back when.
Mhm.
Anyways, so like he's trying to perfect his son so that he can finally rest in peace. And so I am having to be molded into, like, I'm having to master each family, because this is just what I'm interested in, but it's like I'm having to master each family, the family system. So like son, stepson, brother, half brother, and then eventually husband, father, and then grandfather, and
then
great grandfather, and so on.
And Grandmaster Father.
Yeah, just like all those things, I have to master those. And then my dad, you know, once he sees that I'm capable of that.
Once Gage marries, that signifies, you know, because there's only so much that Greg can teach Gage in
Greg's my
becoming a
dad.
man. So once Gage marries, then Greg can die, and then Gage will have to learn how to be a husband with this newfound knowledge, and then Greg will leave scrolls behind of how to be a husband for Gage to read, and he's going to have to study those for generations.
But it will have shown me where the fountain of youth is, so I can live on. Like, he'll show me the family secrets, as they usually call it.
And it will continue the process.
And yeah, and then he'll pass on, the ancient scrolls of his forefathers to me, you know? And then I'll carry on the legend, and he can finally rest in peace and not have to go back to the fountain of youth and all that stuff.
Because it messes with your mind.
And then I will take on, you know, it made so much sense, because I was like, this is why I'm single, and I'm like, because I have to find a superior woman who's gonna understand my quest.
A Millicent, if you will.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My stepmother. Superior being.
Yeah.
Just in
if anything,
so many. I mean, they're both Spartan warriors.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's
my
just
parents
like
are just unreal.
But yeah, so you're gonna have to find someone like that, which is also very hard. So there's many trials that she's gonna have to go through as well.
Yeah.
It'll be the hybrid games, if you will.
I'll probably look towards like the Olympic athletes first.
Okay.
And then like Harvard graduates second. Well, probably Harvard graduates first. That's more my speed.
Yeah.
Not that I'm as smart as a Harvard graduate. No freaking way. I'm
Absolutely
just saying,
not.
I look more for brains than brawn.
And you're gonna need that. She's gotta be smarter than you.
Gotta be smarter than
Gotta
me.
be smarter than you.
100%. Tenfold smarter than I am.
You can't have her coming in being like,
Look at us. Okay, we literally just started talking about how we hate people talking about their standards for
yeah.
mate, and now we're going, gotta be smarter than me, gotta be better than me in every way.
Yep.
I'd
absolute
like
hypocrites,
I'd
dude.
like to formally apologize.
I'm not gonna apologize. I know I'm a hypocrite.
Well, we were just talking about mine. You know, we didn't even touch Josh's.
I don't even know what mine are. You gotta like me. We'll start there.
Easy.
Yeah.
We're not gonna talk about it because
I think it's I think it's funny that we're like, I don't care about anything, but we're bothered by so much showing that we care.
Yeah.
And then we complain all the time on our podcast.
Oh, yeah.
So that it's just like
Public
we
domain.
care about a lot.
Well, I want it to be known because it's so against the flow of what everyone else is doing. And so it's like, for me, it's like, okay, this is so not what humanity is doing or like thinking that it's so like outrageous compared to that like it's entertaining.
Mm.
So that's why I want it to be out there. Not that I want them, you know, I want my
Right.
opinion out there because I think it's right. I think half the stuff I say is not even what I want to think, but it's just where I'm at right now, you know? So it's just like, that's pretty much it. I'm just like, I think it's entertaining because it's so opposite to what everyone else is doing. So
Yeah.
I think that's entertaining.
I'm just like, the things that I see and hear, I'm not used to it, and I'm never really around it to even like get used to it. So it's like, that's not how I feel. It's just, you know, it could change over time. I mean, I think my favorite color was like blue like 4 years ago. It's red now.
Mine was orange. Orange was like my longest favorite color.
I remember that.
But it recently, last year, it turned yellow because I don't wear a lot of orange, but I wear yellow. Yellow's
Dude,
like a pop color for me.
Yellow is so... There's so many people that wear yellow that don't need to wear yellow. I have not met a lot of people that can wear... They can wear yellow, and you can wear yellow.
I can wear yellow.
Even stripes, dude. I hate stripes. I don't look good in stripes. You wear stripes, and I'm like, that guy can wear stripes.
See, but I want to wear stripes, but every time I get a striped shirt, I really like the look of the shirt, and I put it on, and I don't like how I look in it.
Really?
So then I've just stopped buying striped shirts.
It always looks like it fits you.
I go for graphic tees now. I mean, I've recently just got rid of my striped shirts because I would get them and I would just never wear them.
Okay.
I wanted to, but for me, I've just been like, I don't like the way this looks.
Dude, I smashed my finger in between some 45 plates today.
Sweet.
And I almost said a cuss word.
Dude, don't do that. You'll burn for that. You better not say that.
I heard someone today say that, like, butt was a curse word.
Dude, don't say that.
Crap, I'm sorry.
You-
Crap! Double crap!
Did you just say B-U-T-T?
I remember doing that as a kid. I remember when I was younger, my mom said I could say crud. And I was like,
Oh, dude.
crud, 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 crud.
Dude, I remember the first time I said crap, because I don't know, like, I think we've talked about this before, but it was, like, unspoken that, like, I don't know why, but I thought it was, like, an unspoken rule that I can't say crap until I was 13.
That's
like, when
so
you're officially
funny.
a teenager.
That's so funny.
And so, like, the first time I said it, we would, on the drives between Texas and Kansas, where I lived, there was this store called the Crap Store. And, like, we would always laugh at it, you know?
Of course.
And one time I accidentally, like, I read it, and I was like, that's funny, the Crap Store. Or, like, I was like, look, the Crap Store. Like, we were passing it, and I was like, oh my gosh. Like, seriously, it was like...
And your dad was like...
So much trouble.
You're not the chosen one. And just threw you out.
Yeah. You're done.
Get out of here.
I can't help you.
Dude, when I was at work today, I look into, like, there's a TV that goes from the kids club, and you can see it from the desk.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking in there because they're usually playing cartoons. And man, do they not make cartoons like they used to. I feel like we've talked about this on here before, but it just pains me to see how badly the cartoons are getting.
They don't make them. They don't make them the way they used to.
I drew a picture of Fox and the Hound, and this little girl was like, I don't know what that is.
What's that? Pathetic.
I was like, what are your parents doing to you?
Yeah, that's just wrong.
It's bad.
That's what it is. It's wrong. It's kids who weren't raised right, and now they're parents.
That's right. If they're raised right,
raising their kids
they
wrong.
know what Fox and the Hound is.
They know what Fox and the Hound is. They know what Treasure Planet is. They know what Atlantis the Lost Empire is. Okay? They know what freaking Tom and Jerry, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?
Scooby-Doo, where are you?
The new crap. Okay?
Dude, it looks weird.
Dude. It's bull.
It's definitely bull.
Bull.
Bull with two
Okay.
L's.
What's your take on this?
Okay.
Is it...
Left.
Okay, I thought so. Is it... I could never figure this out. I think it's bull, like as in B-U-L-L.
Yes.
But sometimes I'd say bowl, like B-O-W-L.
Oh.
That's bull crap. That's a bowl of crap. Like I would think people were saying that. I couldn't figure out if people were saying that's a bull crap or that's a bowl of crap.
No, it's bull crap.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, yeah. I mean, I know
crap.
it's bull.
Crap a lot. I remember this one time.
Is that why they say that?
Yes.
Interesting.
I remember I said it when I was younger though, and this kid at the school I went to when I was younger, I was like, man, that's bull crap, and he goes, bulls don't crap, dude, and I was like, I was a little kid, I was like, excuse me? He was like, bulls don't crap. I was like, I'm pretty sure they do, and he was like, no.
I'm no farmer, but
That messed me up for a couple years until I figured it out.
dude, I'm not Matador, but I'm pretty sure they do.
Everybody poops, dude. Not bulls, man. What?
Sorry, dude.
Well, you're a big. I was like, you're a big kid, so I guess I have to take your word on it.
Are you serious?
You're just changing my whole life right now.
Dude, don't say that if it's not, like, true. Because, like, I'll seriously mess me up.
Was that the take, though? You wanted me to...
Yeah, bull or bull.
Yeah, it's bull.
Okay.
B-U-L-L.
I thought so.
Yeah.
I just remember saying that's bull crap. And I was like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
A bowl of crap. Like, that was one of the things, like, you know how I'll take a phrase that's shortened and I'll do the long version instead because I think it's funny. That's what I would say, the long version of bull crap. I'd say, that's a bowl of crap. Like,
I see where you're coming from.
That was like the root of that thing that I do now.
I see where you're coming from.
Everything.
I
don't think it's bull at all. I think it's bull, but I just remember doing that. And I remembered it out of nowhere.
I don't know why I thought of this, but that made me think of same school. I remember when I learned what the finger was, like giving the finger.
Oh yeah.
I remember how I came about to find that out. Like my dad, I think, was doing like a Bible study with a bunch of these kids. The same day, I also learned coyotes, the term coyotes, because apparently, like, the schools in Oklahoma.
As opposed to coyotes?
Yeah, like, apparently, my dad was like, got them gosh darn coyotes out there. And this kid was like, what? He was like, coyotes, you don't know about them coyotes? And he was like, what are you saying? And then he was like, we from Texas around here, we know what coyotes are.
You sound surprisingly like your father.
Yeah. But I remember the Bible study was going on, and my dad, would be like, does anybody have any questions about what this means or something like that? And this kid would raise his hand, but like with a finger in the air. So I'm looking at it, because I'm like coloring in the floor or something like that. I'm looking at it, and I'm like, is that how you raise your hand? And so I remember like we're at home at the dinner table or whatever, and I was like, I'm going to raise my hand to be polite, and I'm going to learn this newfound knowledge that I have.
Nice. Dude.
Just big old finger,
that
dude.
happens so much with like when I was a kid. Like I would hear something and I would just be like I would take it in the wrong way, like just like he did, like, oh, that's how you do that. And then I would do it. And then, like, for example.
Okay.
I don't know if I should say this or not. For example. No, that's not bad. I would talk about, like faking, or not faking my death. Like, I'm the kid, so I'm like doing, like, a dramatic death, you know?
Yeah.
That kind of faking death, not actually faking my death.
Of course.
I was afraid some people might take me seriously, that I would...
Oh my gosh, he tried to kill himself!
He tried to fake his death! Get a new identity!
You actually die. Someone's like, I heard on his podcast, he likes to fake it.
Fake.
Big old fakeroo right there.
Yeah, but, I remember one time I was in the back seat and I was like, I think I was imagining like a zombie attack maybe, and like zombies like ripping out my intestines or something. But I said testicles.
Cool.
Like I thought, like it just sounded like one of those words.
They're close. They're pretty close.
It sounded like one of those words that was like, that's around this area.
Oh, my testicles!
That's an organ, so I was not wrong, but like that's what I said. And they were like, what? I think it was my dad and my sister, my older sister, were like, that's not what you think it is. And I was like, okay.
It's my insides.
Right? It's like right here, right?
I mean, like,
no.
It's like someone's like, my testicles hurt.
Well, like, that's just another one of those kid things where, like, you hear it and you think that's what it, like,
right.
that means that. And then you do that and you find out that that's not what that means. People just need to have, like, grace for that. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
they're like,
did
no,
you
that's
get in trouble for raising your hand that way?
Oh, yeah, dude. Well, okay,
Yeah,
I got a warning the first time, and they were like, don't do that. And then I was like...
Do it again, we'll kick you out.
I was like, why? And then I think I, like, waited a day, and I forgot, and so I was like...
Yeah.
Hey, see you guys. And then Mom was like, like gave me a freaking whooping, dude. I remember one time I couldn't stop doing the finger, and she gave me a whooping like 6 times
Why
in a row.
couldn't you stop?
I just wanted to push it, I
Figure
guess.
speech?
Yeah, I was like, I just kept doing it, dude. And I remember she kept wailing. And I remember I was like going through that phase where you're a kid and you're so honest. And so like, even if like my fingers just like kind of flinch like that or something like that, I'm like, I did it again. And she'd turn me around and start whooping on me.
Dude.
She probably whooped me like 120 times. And then she
Wow.
stopped and she was like,
That's insanely funny.
She's like, just
You said
stop.
you came clean and your mom was like, you're getting punished for that. Oh, I just told you I did an accident. You're done.
I wouldn't be like, I accidentally did it. I'd be like, I did it again on my back when you were whooping me. And then she like spanked me again. And like rightfully so, she's like, you have to stop doing it. And then she just gave up, I guess, because like her arm was tired. And by the way, I totally support spanking your kid.
Oh, yeah.
Like, don't like, pull an Adrian Peterson and grab a switch, but like,
It's biblical to have a staff.
Yeah, like my dad had carved wood.
Yeah.
Like he had a paddle.
Yeah.
And he hid it in his drawer, and I knew it was coming. Spect, man.
Dude, mad spect.
And he would just well on me, dude.
My dad.
And I grew up to be a fine young man.
Bare hand.
Bare hand?
Yeah.
Dang.
He didn't mess around with this stupid instrument. Okay, man, that was freaking hardcore.
I got anything that was
Spartan.
around.
Okay? He didn't mess around. He's got super strength. Thunderclap. Everyone in the neighborhood was going, oh my gosh, Gage did something wrong again. Dude.
Your body just goes limp.
Speaking of honesty as a kid, that reminded me of one time when I was getting a spanking. Don't remember what it was for. But.
Probably being a punk kid.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I was a punk kid.
Yeah, you What?
And he was like spanking me, and I was like, I can't remember if I said, I mean, it was along the lines of, didn't hurt.
Woo!
Like, but it was not out of spite. It was literally just like, I thought it, and I said it. And then after I said it, I was like, what the frick did I just do?
And then
I
he was like,
oh my gosh.
And then lightning came down. And then
struck his hand.
And then you were like,
Dad! Please!
You had like smoke coming off. You're like, I want to hurt.
I'm fried.
I want to hurt.
I did it pretty good.
You got it.
I'll never do it again.
I get the message.
He's like, next time wash your hair.
Oh, man.
Dude.
Spanking.
Classic spankings, dude.
Yeah, dude.
The best.
I'm glad I got them.
Dude, same.
Although
I never do anything wrong.
My dad used to. You remember, like, when we were in school, I know they still gave whoopings in school. I don't know if, like, they do that anymore.
I don't think they do, or at least now. Now, I think, at least here, it's like you have to get parent permission.
Okay.
But I don't think a lot of parents get permission. I wouldn't get permission for that. That's bull crap.
I remember.
That's bull crap.
Okay, you know.
Yeah.
I remember my dad telling me a story. He was like, you had two punishments when I was in school. Either, like, you write an entire page out of the dictionary, or you can get swats. And he was like, I remember I did something bad, and the teacher was like, you can either write a page out of the dictionary, or I'll give you swats right here in front of the entire class.
Are you
and my dad
kidding
was
me
like,
right now?
My dad was like, you can give me them swats. I'm not writing that.
That's pathetic, dude.
I would have.
Teacher going, I'll spank you in front of this whole class.
I would have taken that.
Stupid.
If you tell me to write a whole page out of the dictionary, I'm gonna just give me the swats, man.
Yeah, I would have definitely written the dictionary page.
Yeah.
I
remember back
I'm that smart to where, like, they'll give me something that drastic, like, there's no way they would do this, and I would just do that, and I would actually do it, and then I would just be like, what's up? I'd do that.
I remember in high school whenever
Miss Blakely?
Yeah, she had me have a workout for the whole class.
Yeah, and
I don't know why.
Girl helped you, and I was like, what are you doing here?
What girl helped me?
I don't want to say her name. I don't want to say her name.
Whisper it in my ear.
Well, these are good mics, dude. They're going to pick it up. I'll tell you after. It doesn't matter.
I don't remember anyone helping me. But, yeah, I remember, because I was a personal trainer when I was a senior. I got it done early because I was like, if I figure out what I want to do before I graduate, I'm all set. And then after I graduated, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. But she was like, you work out the whole class, you get a test grade. And I was like, all right. So she had this thing that was like, everybody either works out or you have this long assignment to do. You like read and answer questions. And I think Gage was like one of the only ones that was like, I'll just do it. But the funny thing was, didn't you just like answer the questions
try
like
at
you
all.
didn't even try? Like you probably failed.
Best
you like
thing
don't
ever.
care.
I did. I got a horrible grade on it.
That was hilarious.
Did I care? Absolutely not.
That was so.
I didn't
funny.
have to do anything.
Everyone hated me that whole day. They slandered my name across the halls.
Just circled answers, turned it in. Got
All-
a bad grade. Didn't work out.
All through the halls, they were like, "Josh sucks."
Josh sucks. I freaking hate him.
Even the principal was
I
like,
started the rumors.
What?
Yeah. Ruined your life, didn't I?
Dude, I lost a job opportunity because of that. Even the principal was like, I shouldn't even let you walk. I was like, you didn't even have to work out!
Dude! That's amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so strange. Like, he thought, like, he tried to, I don't know, it was weird. Like, he, like, tried to be my friend at the very end of my senior year. The principal, Mr. Hildreth. Like, he, like, tried to be my friend at the end. Because I gave one of my YWAM fundraising letters to Miss Hildreth, my choir teacher, whom I love. Not that he's a bad guy, but I just didn't know him very well. And he was
Right.
really in with the athletes. And he would get on to me about dress code, but he wouldn't get on to any of the athletes. And I thought that was discrimination, which it was.
You shouldn't have been, in his defense, you shouldn't have been coming to school naked.
Yeah, well, I wanted to.
I don't understand. This is how I was born. It's how I want to be.
You guys are naked in the locker room for a minute and you're taking showers. I can't be naked in the hallway. What's with that?
He's like, please, Gage, just put it up. And you're like, no, I want everyone to see. Okay?
No.
This is how we're. This
I'm
is how
proud.
we're-
I'm proud of my body.
I'm not
That's
ashamed to
that's
call
where
you guys.
society is going.
Yeah.
Don't body shame me.
Dude, before you know
You're
it,
naked.
before you know
We're
it,
not body shaming you.
everyone's just going to be naked.
Dude,
They're just going to be going around
100%.
like, this
up?
is who I am. What's the big deal?
Got a problem with it? Take it up with my lawyer. Because you're going to jail. What? I didn't say anything. Yeah, well, you looked at me. Dude, you're naked.
Yeah, well, look away.
Dude, remember the classic joke where you'd be in like a room or you'd be with your friends, you go, I'm naked, and then whoever looked at you, you go, you want to see me naked?
I would go, oh, perv.
Favorite joke ever, dude. I loved that.
I go, oh, you're a pervert.
You want to see me naked? Ew.
Sicko.
Disgusting.
Gross.
That was a test and you failed.
We're not friends no more. Oh,
Friendship
man.
test? Failed.
This is fun, though. This is a good episode. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, all right. We'll wrap this up. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. You know, we're on everything. YouTube, whatever you listen to. If you don't watch it, new episodes every week. Just grinding these puppies out.
Grinding.
And we'll be back, next week. So thanks for listening. And catch you guys later.
Catch you on the flippity flip.
And not just the men, but the women. And the children, too. And I like animals. That's a great movie.
Dude,
That was a great performance.
so underrated.
I know.
I mean, we talk about this all the time.
I hate that people hate Hayden Christensen so much.
Well, they did the same thing to Elijah Wood for Frodo. It's always the main guys, and they can never just crack up. Apparently.
You hardly hear about it from Frodo anymore.
That's
though.
like early in cinematic, like,
There's literally
storytelling in that manner. Like, they take something that's already popular and they make movies out of it, and people just, they're never happy.
There's literally like so much an actor can do with the script. He can't just change his freaking lines.
A lot of them can.
I don't think Hayden could have. I don't think Hayden had the street
he's kind
cred
of
to
a-
do that.
He's kind of a level 1 actor at that point.
Like if Brad Pitt's like, I'm gonna change this, they're like, okay. But
You're
if
Brad
Hayden
Pitt.
Christensen's like,
Hey man, you're Brad Pitt.
pit it up, dude.
Dude, pit your thing, man.